Thanks for everything today. You really made me feel happy. You don't need to mention it, Jenny. If you come over to our house, then of course we're going to treat you well. You deserve the best, and that's what I want to give you. I wish I could do more for you, too. I feel like I let you down at times. I want to be nice to you, but sometimes I just don't know what to do. I hope you can forgive me. Nobody's perfect. I was going to buy you some steak and bring it over to you, but I haven't been paid yet this month. I couldn't quite afford it. I wasn't really expecting much from you. It would be nice of you to buy me some nice presents, but I'm not going to get angry if you don't. Other people might buy nice things, but it doesn't mean we all need to do that. Okay, I'm glad you understand me. Thanks for this. I know you're not the most educated or wealthiest girl, so I don't expect you to be able to afford nice things. I'm going to try my best to be nice to you. I'm going to do whatever I can. I know that I don't earn a lot of money, but I'm still going to try and be nice to you. I'll buy you presents when I can afford them. I don't want you to think that I don't care about you. That's not true. If you think you can do that, then please do. I'm not so sure about it myself. I don't know if you've got the capability to live up to my high expectations. I'm going to be disappointed, and I'm just going to have to live with it. You're going to see a different side to me in the future. I'm going to try my hardest to live up to your high expectations. I want to make you happy. You don't have a good work history, and you don't have any decent qualifications. I don't think you can. You're going to be stuck in low-paid work for all your life. You're not going to be contributing much around here, I'm sure of that. You still need to do your best. You might be able to do something useful for the family. I'll be amazed if that's possible. I'm not going to let you down. You're going to see what a hardworking girl I can be. I'm not messing around. I'm going to make you proud.
Did you get home okay? I'm sorry about what happened today. I didn't want it to happen, but what can I do? I want us to get along. Don't listen to my mom and what she has to say. She's always been a negative person, and I don't think that she's gonna change.
It wasn't that bad. I can deal with it. The food was really nice and I had a good time. I'm going to work on your mom. I know she's going to like me one day.
Are you sure? You didn't seem to be too happy from my point of view. You don't have to pretend with me. You can be honest and tell me how you feel. I'll do my best to stop my mom from nagging at you, but I can't promise anything.
It's only natural that things are a bit awkward when you first meet. She's probably just testing me. I'm sure she'll get more friendly in the future. As time goes by, we're going to get closer and closer, and it's going to solve all these little problems.
I hope so. I don't want it to go on like this. My mom was always like that. I just want you to know that I like you and you make me so happy. I'll do anything for you, and if that means protecting you from my mom, then I'm gonna do that too.
Even if your mom doesn't like me, I can do things to change and make her see what a nice girl I am. I don't want her to hate me. I want to get on with her. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to do everything I can to make this marriage work. I want to fit in and be a part of your family. Nothing is going to get in the way of that.
Oh, you're the best. I'm really happy about this. You're really trying your hardest in a bad situation. If we're together, then nothing can go wrong. I know we're gonna make it.
There's nothing for us to be afraid of. Our love was built to last. We're supposed to be together.
The next thing for us to do is to start to focus on the wedding. I want it to be an amazing celebration, so we need to get everything right.
I agree. We can start doing that tomorrow.
We can meet tomorrow to talk about these things.
Okay, I can't wait. I'll see you then. How was your honeymoon? Did you have a good time? You're going to have to tell me all about it when we meet again. I had a great time with David. It was such a wonderful experience and something I'll never forget. Nice to talk to you again, too. I think this is our first time, just you and I. That's right. We haven't had time to sit down together and talk. I'm sorry about that. There's so many things to do in life, and I've just not had the time. I'll make sure I talk to you more in the future. By the way, I brought a few things back with me from the honeymoon. I got some really nice chocolate. You like chocolate? I can give you some if you want it. I'm not sure about that. It tastes nice, but I'm trying to watch my figure and I don't want to eat too much. Thanks for the offer, but I'm going to have to pass on this. It's not going to harm you if you have 1 or 2 pieces. It tastes really good. You need to live a little. You can't be so strict, and you don't need to lose weight anyway. It's not good to be too thin, so don't take it too far. I'm still not a fan of chocolate. You have it for yourself. Okay, if you really don't want it, then I'm not going to force you to have it. Anyway, is there something you wanted today? Something you wanted to talk to me about? There is actually something I want you to help me with. That's why I'm calling you. What's the problem? As you know, my mom's house is really big and there's a lot of furniture in there. I'm aware of that. The place is a bit of a mess right now and I want to try and clean things up. Can you come over and help me clear it up? I want someone to help me move things around to make the place more orderly. I know you're the right girl for the job. What do you say? You think you're up to it? So you want me to come and help you with that? Is that really my responsibility? I can do that if you want me to. So you don't have to go to work? No, I've got the day off. It's not going to get in the way. Wow, it really worked. It's just like calling a cleaning service. What do you mean by that? It's nothing. I'll see you tomorrow at my mom's place. Okay, sure. See you then. Also, I best warn you because I don't want things to be hard for you. Don't listen to what my dad has to say. He says a lot of stuff and it can get on people's nerves at times. I don't want you to get annoyed about it. I'm sure I can cope with it. See you tomorrow. What's going on with you today? What's this expression for? You never seem happy about anything. You're always in a bad mood. I invite you over here to help me, and I want you to be happy and cheerful. There's no need for you to be acting like this. I didn't mean to seem that way. I'm happy. I'm really glad to be here and to see you. I guess I'm a little tired. The furniture was heavy and it's really tired me out. It can't have been that hard for you. You're a young person and you're full of energy. If you think it's hard, then wait until you get to my age. You're not going to survive. Things are really hard for me. Much harder than for you. I'm sorry. I tried as hard as I could and I did a lot of it on my own. David just sat there on the sofa and didn't do anything. It's not fair. You're not really in the position to come over here insulting people and saying they're not helping out. You told me you were going to help me out and now here you are. What were you expecting to do? This should be nothing for you. It shouldn't be hard work and you should be happy to be here. Don't get angry with me. The whole thing would have been a lot easier if he had helped out. I didn't want to do it all on my own. It's far too hard for me. I'm not being unfair to you. I'm just asking you to do what you're supposed to. I'm your mother-in-law and you need to help me when I need help. If I ask you to tidy my house, then you need to get over here and do it. You should see this as a privilege. You're getting the chance to make me happy and do a good deed. What am I going to do without your help? I can't do this on my own. Sometimes I wonder what's got into your head. Where did you learn that this kind of thinking was okay? What about David? Can't he help us too? He's a man. He's stronger than me. We don't need him to help us. You can do it all on your own. If things carry on like this, then I'm going to get really stressed about the whole thing. You're supposed to be nice to me and you're supposed to be helping. You're supposed to offer everything I need and then offer a little bit more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel I've let you down. If I call you back again, then you need to get over here at once and do what I want you to do. Okay, I'll do that. I'll try my best.
Was it hard on you today? You did all that stuff on your own.
I tried my hardest. It was hard for me, but I got through it. I didn't realize that you couldn't do it. I'm sorry to hear that you're not that strong.
I'm petite. I can't lift heavy things, so it's best if someone like you does it. I've got a lot of studying to do, too. It's really hard for me, and I really need to focus. I've got no time for moving furniture around my mom's house. I'm just glad that you can do it for me.
It's fine. If you need to rest and if you're not up to the task, then I can step in and do it for you. It's not a problem for me. Just a little bit tiring.
Thanks for this. By the way, I wanted to ask you, do you regret getting married? Is it going okay for you? Are you happy you took this path in life?
I haven't been married for that long. It's far too soon to have regrets. Things won't be easy, I know that. There are going to be some big challenges, but I'm going to get over it and get through. I can do it if I really try.
Okay, so long as you're happy. That's the most important thing in life. I just wanted to ask you. I was curious about it and wanted to know. I'm also curious as to why my mom let my brother marry you. You don't have a good education and you don't come from a good family. Why would she let this happen? You know what I mean? You understand my thinking here.
I don't think that should have anything to do with love. If you love someone, then you want to be with them. It's not a job. You're not applying to get a promotion or something like that.
I think it has a lot to do with it. You can't get away from it and pretend it isn't there. Your past is always going to be with you, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
I don't think that's the case. We don't even need to mention it. I'm going to become a better and better person as time goes by. I'm not going to let anyone down.
That's just the kind of thing a person like you would say. You don't understand how our world works. You don't seem to realize how important a good education is. Maybe you'll never learn. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to get some sleep now. You have a rest too.
What are you doing right now? Why can't you answer my call? What could be more important than me? Sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen. I was just busy doing something. I'm here now and I've got all the time in the world to talk to you. Is there something on your mind? Something you need to talk to me about? You know, I would never ignore you if you wanted to talk. What are you doing tomorrow? I hope you've got some time to spare. I've got nothing to do. It's the weekend, so I don't have to go to work. What do you have planned? I want you to come over to my place. We need to do some more cleaning. I know you're up to the task. You want me to come and clean again? Didn't we just do that? It was only a week ago. That was just moving the furniture around. We didn't actually clean the house properly. I want it to be really nice and tidy. Just the way I like it. I'm getting old now, so I can't do it all myself. If I spend the day cleaning, then my back is going to be really bad. I want you to come over and help me with it. Are you happy to do that? Is it going to be me on my own again? You have an issue with that? You don't want to do it on your own. David is off tomorrow, too. Is he going to come over with me? We can all do it together. Your husband works hard to earn money, and you want him to come over to my house and do this. You can do it on your own. You don't need his help. If you even think about asking him, then I'm going to be very angry about it. Don't even think about it. Honey, are you free tomorrow? Do you have any plans?
I'm not doing anything. It's my day off and I've got no plans. Why? You want to go somewhere with me?
It's not that. Your mom wants me to go over to her place to help her tidy up. I just thought I'd mention it to you and let you know about it. She told me that I had to go on my own and help out. She doesn't want anyone else to do it. I also thought it might be a nice idea if we both went over and helped her out. It might help to lift the burden off me. I don't want to be doing it all.
Didn't you just go to her house to tidy up? Why is she inviting you over there again?
Last time I went, it was just moving the furniture. This time she wants a big cleanup.
She does ask for a lot, doesn't she? I think it's a bit too much, but I can't say no to her. I'll go with you. We can go together in my car.
Thanks for that. I don't want to do it on my own. It's going to be a lot easier if you're there with me.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
I thought my mom might be mad with you. I heard her when I was outside and I realized that some kind of an argument was going on. I was a bit concerned for you. Is everything all right? You're not going to take it to heart, are you? You're going to be able to get over this.
It wasn't that bad and I'm not that fragile.
That's good to hear. I didn't want you to be too upset by it all. She can get like that at times. She's a very demanding woman and you've got to do what she wants.
It's not that big of a deal. You don't need to make so much of a fuss over it.
I'm just thinking about you. That's all. It's nothing more than that. You're not the most educated of people. I wasn't sure what impact it was going to have on you. You're going to have to be flexible if you're going to get on with my mother. She doesn't take no for an answer, and she always gets what she wants.
You really like this, don't you? You're really trying to put me down here. I know you're better than me. I know you've got a better education. You don't have to keep going on and on about it. I'm trying my hardest to do what your mom wants, but maybe I'm just not capable of it.
I'd rather not be listening to you two arguing all the time. I'm just trying to get you to do what you should do. I'm trying to help you here.
I'm not sure about that. I don't think you're trying to help me at all.
Are you upset by what I'm saying right now? You think I've crossed the line? I'm just telling you what you need to hear. I'm right, aren't I?
I don't think so. You don't care about me at all. You're better than me and you like to mention it at every moment. No matter what I do, you think I'm doing it wrong. You never say anything nice about me. I'd be a lot happier if you were more polite to me. You don't need to be so brash all the time.
So you want me to shut up? You don't want me to talk when you're doing something wrong? Is that really a good attitude to have about all this? It seems a little bit childish to me.
Do you mean this? Are you playing around with me?
I'm not trying to play around with you. I'd never do that. I've been straight with you from the start, and I'm not trying to change that now.
If we're going to argue like this all the time, then it might be a good idea if we don't talk to each other. Wouldn't it be better if we didn't speak? You never want to say anything nice about me, and it's starting to get to me.
I can agree to that. If you don't want to hear what I've got to say, then you don't have to listen to it. If you just want to bury your head in the sand and ignore your problems, then go ahead and do that.
Mom, have you said enough? Are you happy about what you did? Why do you have to be like this all the time? Why can't you just be nice to people for once?
What did I do now? What are you complaining about?
You were arguing with Janine. There was no need for it. I wouldn't be surprised if the whole neighborhood heard you shouting at her. What was the point of doing that? You like getting angry and shouting at people. You need to learn to be nicer and kinder. Janine doesn't need this in her life.
She told me she was going to come over on her own. She didn't tell me that she was going to be bringing you over with her. What did you expect me to do when she deceived me like that?
So what if she came over with me? Is there a problem with that? She came over to help you out and you weren't exactly nice to her. You were rude and angry all day. You need to change your attitude.
It seems I didn't raise you properly. I didn't raise you to think about your mom. You don't even care about me, do you? You only care about yourself.
If you keep going on like this, then it's gonna lead to problems. You can't talk to her like that. You can't treat her that way and not expect something to happen. She's really not happy about all of this, and I'm not happy either.
What's going to happen? What could possibly go wrong? Are you going to retaliate in some way? Is God going to punish me? Am I going to be struck by lightning and fall down dead?
You're gonna regret being like this. You are gonna regret that you weren't nicer to people. We don't want all these fights and arguments. We're supposed to be a family.
I'm not going to regret a thing. I'm happy with my life and how it's going. I'm only talking to her how she needs to be spoken to. I'm not being unkind to her. She's not a well-educated girl. She's not someone who's achieved much with her life. I don't see why I should give her that much respect. She isn't going to be contributing financially to this family, so I should make her do some other work instead. I'm not even sure why you married such a girl.
Her educational background has nothing to do with her life and our marriage. She doesn't need to have gone to a good college to make me happy. We're gonna have a happy life together and nothing else matters. You are being so stupid over all of this.
Look at Katie. She's doing so well in life. She's beautiful and well-educated. Why couldn't you find a girl like that? That's just the kind of girl I wanted you to marry. I wanted you to marry someone on your level. I wanted someone who fits in with the family and doesn't drag us down.
I can't believe that you're comparing the two. It's just not the same.
It is. The difference between the two is just too much for me to take. If you'd married a nicer girl, a girl from a good family with a good education, then you would have had a happier life. You wouldn't be facing any problems if you married a girl like that.
I think it's time for you to be quiet. If you keep talking about her like this, then I won't be talking to you again. You're gonna lose me too.
What are you talking about? You're going to leave me. You're going to walk off and leave your own mother. What kind of a person are you? What did I do wrong?
I think it's time for us to have a break. We can talk again at another time.
How are you? I haven't seen you for so long. I thought I'd get in contact and see how you were. I hope things are going okay for you. I hope you're not facing any problems.
You're right. It has been a long time. I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing great as usual. I'm really busy with work these days. So much for me to do and think about. I got to meet so many people too. There's really never a dull moment.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Is there something specific you want to talk about?
I just wanted to talk to you. There's no harm in getting in touch with someone. Also, are you coming to the family gathering this weekend? It's going to be my mom's birthday. I was expecting to see you there.
Oh, is it her birthday already? Doesn't time go by quickly? I didn't realize it had come around again.
You don't need to do anything. I've got it all sorted. I've booked a restaurant. You just need to show up.
Surely I need to get her a present or something. I can't come empty-handed.
If you're going to buy her something, then it needs to be expensive. You know what she's like. She doesn't want anything small or cheap. If you're going to get her a present, then a nice luxury item or something similar is what she'll want. I'm not sure you're going to be able to afford the kind of thing she likes. It might be better if you just don't buy anything at all.
You're doing this again. You're trying to make me angry again. We didn't speak to each other for a long time, and now you're already being like this.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just telling you the truth. You need to know this, otherwise you're going to make a fool out of yourself. If you show up and give her something cheap, then it's going to be worse than giving her nothing at all. She might think it's an insult and get angry with you.
Whatever you say. I don't have time to argue with you right now. Thanks for letting me know about this. Send me the address and I'll be there.
I'll send you a message as soon as I've got it all sorted.
Sorry I didn't get your call before. I was busy for a moment. Anyway, I'm here now. Are you okay? Is there something that you want to talk about?
Actually, there is. What are you doing this weekend? On Sunday? Did you remember what day it is? I'd forgotten about it, but your sister reminded me today.
Sunday? What's going on? Let me think for a moment. Oh, it's my mom's birthday. It actually slipped my mind. Thanks for reminding me. She would have been mad if I forgot about that. That's the last thing that I want.
I didn't realize either. It's only because of your sister that I know. I think she was trying to make me angry, too.
What did she say to you?
She was just insulting me as she always does. She was trying to get a reaction from me. I didn't give it to her. I tried to stay calm. I think she enjoys it when I'm angry, so I didn't bother. Anyway, I'm going to go along to the birthday party.
If I'm being honest, every time I see that girl, I get a little bit angry. She's really starting to wind me up.
Really? Why? Did she say something to you too?
I'm starting to realize the kind of person she is. She does nothing but cause drama. I think you're right. She seems to enjoy it. She just likes making people unhappy.
You think so?
I've been trying to keep my mouth shut about it all. I was hoping it would blow over and I wouldn't have to think about it. I'm not sure if I can keep quiet anymore. Something needs to be said. She's just getting worse and worse and she needs to be put in her place. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to hold it in. It might all come out at the birthday party.
Just don't cause too much of a scene. We don't want to cause any big problems. If we don't like them, then we can just ignore them and keep our distance. I don't want to cause any trouble in your family.
If she's making you unhappy, then it needs to be solved. I'm not going to let her do that. You don't need to worry about a thing. I've got it all sorted.
Look at this. What's going on here? Did you think we weren't going to find out about your secret?
What are you trying to do here? What is this? Trying to cause trouble?
It's not my wife that's losing her mind and trying to cause trouble. It's you. You're the one with the secrets, not us.
What is this? What is going on? I can't take it. I'm losing my mind right now. What am I seeing? You lied about your academic credentials. You made it up. Then you were caught and convicted. How did I not know about this? It seems to be that way. Who could have imagined that she had these secrets? Your beloved daughter, and all the time she was lying to you. She was a criminal and she was caught. Sadly, you didn't even know this was going on. She kept it all from you. I'm not surprised myself. But now the secrets are coming out.
We all thought you were a well-educated girl who went to Yale University. Turns out that isn't the case. What a shame for us all, especially for you. I can't believe that my own sister would do this and I didn't even realize. I can't believe that you're a convicted criminal. You lied about your education.
Katie, how could you do this to us? How could you lie to us and trick us like this? What were you thinking? Did you think you were going to get away with it? Did you think no one was going to find out?
Mom, this isn't true. They're telling lies. I didn't do anything wrong. You know me. You can trust me. She's just jealous of me and she's trying to drag me down to her level.
You're crazy. You've been caught and you're still living in denial. How long is this going to go on for? You don't want to admit you're wrong? You think we're stupid? You think we're not going to see through your lies?
We've got all the evidence we need. We know the truth now. To think that you were so rude to my wife. You looked down on her because of her education. Now look at this.
If you want us to confirm this, then we can. How are you going to feel when other people find out about this? The whole world is going to know your secret.
What are you talking about? What are you going to do?
Why don't we tell your husband about it? What's he gonna say when he finds out? What's he gonna think of you when he finally realizes the person that you truly are? You're gonna be in big trouble.
Are you losing it? What good is that going to do? Why are you trying to hurt me like this? Why are you trying to destroy my life?
Instead of trying to blame this on other people, why don't you think about yourself and what you've done wrong? This isn't my fault. If you're unhappy about this, then you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. Just thinking about you makes me feel ill.
You always looked down on me for my past. You always said that I wasn't good enough. And now look at you. I think I know what's been going on all this time. You wanted someone to look down on to make yourself feel better. The whole thing was a big lie. You were never the person that you were claiming to be. What are you going to do now? Are you going to be able to get your life back together? Or are you just going to leave it like this? I'm only asking because I'm curious about you.
Can you forgive me for this? Please tell me you can. I don't want this to get out. I don't want people to know. I've done wrong and I realize that now. Whatever you do, don't tell people. I don't want anyone to know. Can we keep this to ourselves?
You're just gonna have to live with it.
Please don't do this to me. Please. I'm begging you.
What are you expecting us to do? How can we defend you after this? We're not unhappy about your education level. It's your personality that has the problems. The most important thing is how you behave. We all know what kind of a person you are now. There's no confusion in our minds. The real you has been revealed to the world. Katie lied to us and told us that she graduated from Yale, but she didn't. It was all one big lie. She dropped out and spent her time going to parties and getting drunk. She couldn't even tell her own family what happened. When her husband found out, he decided to divorce her and move on to someone else. He didn't want to be with a woman that tells lies. It's not a good foundation for a relationship. The whole thing made Lucy change her outlook on life. She realized that she had been unfair on me and decided to change her ways. She apologized to me and I accepted it. We get on a lot better now. No troubles at all. I'm hoping this is going to continue into the future. I want to be really close to her. That's how family should be. It's funny how things can happen in life that suddenly challenge how you see the world. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.